हेलो एवरीवन। आज हम कॉन्टिन्यूस चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के बारे में बात करेंगे। टिल नाउ वी हैव डिस्कस्ड अबाउट डिस्क्रीट चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन in which the separation between any two charges is finite, and the mathematics which is involved in calculating the electric field due to discrete charge distribution was simple and do not involve any calculus. But in general, we have a continuous charge distribution. Here in the figure we can see there is an arbitrary shaped body in which the charges are uniformly and continuously distributed, such that the separation between any two charge is very small. So therefore such type of distribution of charge is called continuous charge distribution. हमें क्या करना है, इस कॉन्टीन्यूस चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की वजह से किसी भी पॉइंट पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कैलकुलेट करना है. तो वी कैनॉट कंसिडर एनी सिंगल चार्ज and calculate electric field at that point, because the charges in case of continuous charge distribution is infinite. So therefore हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, in case of continuous charge distribution, instead of selecting one charge we consider an elemental charge. Of charge dq, surface area ds. Total surface area of this arbitrary body is S. Consider any point P at a distance of r from this elemental charge. This is called elemental charge. So we need to calculate electric field at this point due to this whole distribution of charge. So therefore we can write, now to calculate the total electric field at point P, we first need to calculate electric field due to this elemental charge, and we know electric field due to elemental charge dq is given by dE, which is dq divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. Now the total electric field, therefore the total electric field at point P is given by electric field at point P is given by the integral of dE using calculus. And therefore what is dE? dE is dq divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square, and therefore electric field due to continuous charge distribution is given as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught integral of dq by r square. This is the electric field due to any continuous charge distribution. Now the charge distribution could be of three types. Three types of charge distribution. Three types of charge distribution. The first one is called linear charge distribution. Linear charge distribution. Now charges could be continuously distributed along the length, they can be continuously distributed on the surface, and they can be continuously distributed on the volume. The first is your linear charge distribution. In this case, the total charge suppose this is your length L of a rod, and total charge Q is distributed along the length. I am assuming this length to be a conductor or a metal such that the charges are distributed on the surface. So as the charges are distributed along the length, we defined the quantity which is called linear charge density, lambda. So what is lambda? Lambda is total charge which is distributed over total length. Total charge is Q and total length is L. This is your lambda. This is called linear charge density, and its unit is coulomb per meter. Okay. Now we need to calculate the electric field at any point P due to this linear charge distribution. So again, what we do, we consider a small element of this rod of length dl having charge dq, and it is at a distance of r from this elemental charge. So therefore the electric field at any point P from continuous charge distribution is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught integral of. Now what is dq? dq is the charge on this elemental length of length dl, and we know lambda is q by l, which is charge per unit length. So therefore we can write dq divided by r square, and this becomes 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. What is dq? It is lambda, which is charge per unit length, multiplied by the length of this elemental charge dl. तभी हमें क्या मिलेगा? dq मिलेगा इस elemental charge पे divided by r square. So this is your electric field due to the elemental charge. Elemental charge at point P, the total electric field. This is the total electric field. So this is the electric field at any point due to linear charge distribution. Now we have another type of distribution which is called surface charge distribution. In this case, we consider a plane surface of area A, and total charge Q is distributed on its surface. We assume the charges to be positive. So such type of distribution will give you surface charge distribution, and we define the quantity called surface charge density, sigma. What is sigma? It is total charge over total area. So sigma is total charge Q by A, and its unit is coulomb per meter square. If your charge is positive, sigma will be positive. So if Q is positive, sigma will be positive. If charge is negative, sigma will be negative. Now again, what we have to do, we have to calculate electric field at any point due to the surface charge distribution. So the first step is we consider an elemental charge of dq having area dA, and this is the point r distance from this plane sheet. So electric field is given by, so therefore electric field at point P is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught integral of dq by r square. Okay, what is dq in this case? We have defined sigma as q by area. पर यूनिट एरिया पे कितना चार्ज है वो सिग्मा बताएगा, तो इतने एरिया पे कितना चार्ज होगा वो आपको डी क्यू बताएगा. सो दिस बिकम्स 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट इंटीग्रल. व्हाट इज डी क्यू? इज सिग्मा इंटू डी ए. डी ए इज द एरिया ऑफ दिस एलिमेंटल पार्ट on the surface, multiplying with sigma will give you the dq charge on this part, elemental part, divided by r square. This is your electric field. And the next type of distribution which is important, that is called volume charge distribution. Volume charge distribution. Now consider any arbitrary shape volume. Total volume इसका V है. Let us suppose a total charge Q is distributed on its entire volume. So total charge Q, this is your solid body, where total charge Q is distributed on its total volume. So we define a quantity which is called volume charge density, rho, which is total charge divided by total volume. What is total charge Q by V? This is rho. This is rho, and its unit is coulomb per meter cube. Now what we have to do, we have to calculate electric field at any point. ठीक है, किसी भी पॉइंट पे कैलकुलेट करना है. तो व्हाट वी डू, वी कंसीडर अ वॉल्यूम एलिमेंट इन दिस केस. वॉल्यूम एलिमेंट, एक वॉल्यूम एलिमेंट कंसीडर करेंगे. दिस इज कॉल्ड वॉल्यूम एलिमेंट ऑफ वॉल्यूम डी टाउ. It is represented by d tau. This is called your volume element. Volume element. So let us assume P is any point at r distance from this volume element. So let us calculate a total electric field at point P due to this whole volume charge. So what we have from continuous charge distribution, electric field at point P is given by 1/4 pi epsilon naught integral of dq by r square. dq is the charge on this volume element, and this is given as 1/4 pi epsilon naught integral of, what is dq? dq is given as rho d tau. d tau is the volume element divided by r square. This is a total electric field due to volume distribution. And generally what we get, we have a solid body where the total charge is distributed on the volume, because not all the solid bodies are metals. Generally they are non-metals, and the total charge is distributed on the entire volume but not on the surface. But in the case if it is a metal body or a conductor, then only the total charge will be distributed on its surface, and we define the surface charge density. But generally we use this volume charge distribution. Hence we have three types of distribution we have discussed, and the electric field we have calculated through each type of distribution. Thank you so much.